Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Eddie Marcus here. Give me a moment to speak to you on the subject matter of inflation. Now, those of you who are listening at this moment, who are well aware of inflation, you don't need me to give you a definition. And for those of you who basically would require a definition at this moment in time, you still would not understand what inflation is. And so I'd like to speak to you on inflation from my perspective, wherever you might be. Most people see, when they start talking about inflation, especially on the tube, on the telly. I think I saw something happening the other day in India, someplace. It's supposedly going to be happening all over after a while. You saw people walking with things that make them look like they were unemployed. Maybe, oh yeah, those probably picket signs. Hungry, having difficulty getting food. And when this period of inflation, depending upon how deep it is, it can be devastating to a lot of people. And it has to do with, money. In America, across the globe, something starts standing still or booming, it has to do with money. So inflation has to do with money, or lack thereof, or both. But all we see is pain. Telly says, here's pain, he's suffering. People can't get these bills paid. People don't have this money. And so it's threatening to we the people. But there's something bigger than that that's happening. There's a reason for that happening. There's a cause of this happening. That's just an effect we see. But we don't want to just focus on that. Let's look at something beyond that. What is the better picture? And I say better picture is when you look at these problems that comes from inflation, we don't want to think about fixing it. We want to think about making sure that it never happens again. It might mean we need to change the system. There's no doubt in my mind the only system we've ever used is this one, and we've done this and done that within this system, and every time it comes right back to us. So what it tells me is that we should be able to create a system that does not interfere with our ability to continue doing our labor, to continue producing, to continue to make available to we the people who are in need and have determined that these essentials are in need and the resources are available, and we the people are willing to engage, and having done that, create the resources in the reservoir of goods and services in an abundance that none of us would suffer, regardless of what used to be inflation, because through this method it's not inflation. See, inflation comes because they're dealing with money, a tool that's used by those who are concerned about lesser government, which permits them to do that, to exploit people, take advantage of people. When we deal with the real deal, that does not happen, because what we do for one another to make sure that those things that gives us happiness and joy in life is an abundance, that we all might experience peace and prosperity and freedom and joy and live our dreams rather than dreamer. And so this is the difference between big government and little government. Little government is a thief. Big government protects us from the little thief who want to be a big thief, who want to become in charge. Ladies and gentlemen, think about this. We can make some changes, and those changes need to be made right now. If you need to look any further than America, you got to go sit down. America has a good example of what's going on and what needs to be fixed. And I'm telling you, no Republican, no conservative have any idea. And it appears that the Democrats don't either. So I'm just sharing with you, as I'm hoping others are, that you, the people, will gather the knowledge and understanding that you are the ones that's being counted upon to make the decision. And it's not a big thing. Remember this: do unto others as you'd have others do unto you. Care about people as you want others to care about you. Not only that, care about people as though you want God to care about you. And watch things change. Until next time, Eddie Marcus saying goodbye for now.